What's up, y'all? It's Midwest Flesh behind the camera, filming for Storm.
Hey
Of course,
everybody,
you guys know this because
welcome to the video.
His channel.
Me and my brother, we're out doing some freestyling, and Diana the Dunes, it's a local legend. If you're from Northwest Indiana, you know the whole thing about she haunted the dunes of Northwest Indiana.
She was the sea nymph.
Yeah.
Legend.
And it's in a lot of books, and it's a lot. If you go online, just put Diana the Dunes, you can find all details.
And she was actually just a lady that wanted to be left alone, that loved living by the Lake Michigan. She loved the dunes, and people from that were taking the ferries and ships and boats back from between Chicago and Michigan City, and, Michigan. We would see this lady, and they would tell these stories when they got back to Chicago to other people. And when it got out,
Exaggerated.
It got exaggerated. There's a sea nymph lady that lives swims naked on the beach in Indiana off the dunes and all this. And people would start coming there and like flocking and like looking at her like she was a freak show, you know what I mean?
Well, now, personally, in the mid 80s, later 80s, that's when I was in my younger years, and we used to go out and have bonfires out at the beach. And people would talk about that.
DE, section DE, right there.
Diana the Dunes, the local legend. However, there's one thing that, we had to do. What was that, brother? Nobody had the grave.
A lot of research.
Not on YouTube, at least. People might know where it was, but
there was a few good stories out there.
My brother
on YouTube.
My brother did a feature film or a feature video on it, and I wanted to come back out here and do one for my channel. So, Diana the Dunes, the legend.
And she actually didn't want to be buried. She wanted to be cremated and wanted her ashes in Lake Michigan. But back then, cremation wasn't, normal, like regular. It was more expensive than burials, Right. So, they ended up burying her. So the thing is, in life, she just wanted to be left alone and didn't get it. And at death, she didn't get what she wanted either. She wanted to be cremated, put in the lake, and they put her in the ground over here.
And just adds to it.
At her funeral, her husband, or I had to look back, her husband or something, her ex-husband, shot a Post-Tribune photographer over an argument here at the funeral, and he went to jail.
The legend continues.
He was a wild one, man.
The legend continues.
Let's check it out.
Yeah, let's check it out, brother.
That's right over here.
I feel weird about being under the side camera like that, because you're used to shooting things. Yeah. I don't need my mug all up in it, but
Alice Gray Wilson.
Here it is. Here she is. The legend of Diana the Dunes. Her name wasn't even Diana.
Those people.
Diana of the Dunes. I've always known her as Diana the Dunes.
And she was really big into like conservation of the dunes. So there's stuff still around that she was like a big part of, Before she died, she was part of all that. They tried to get her out of there, and she knew all about all that. So she was big on that. Well, and I think they got to walk over there where her shack was, and you have to go over there and check that out.
Absolutely, yeah.
I'll get a couple shots.
There it is. Big thank you to my brother for doing all the research and actually finding this. We came out here about 3 times. Remember that, brother?
Yeah, man.
We walked all over this place to find this.
They had it.
And now you can come visit Diana of the Dunes, because you know where it's at. Oak Hill Cemetery.
Mustache, dude. Hey, you never seen a mustache like that.
All right. I'm gonna throw in some tunes now, and I'm gonna fade in and go over there and see what my brother's talking about. See you next video. Diana of the Dunes. Here's her final resting place. Oak Hill Cemetery, Gary, Indiana. Big shout out and thank you to my brother for all that hard research and bringing me out here and let me shoot this.
Local history, man.
Hey, bro. Say hit that music.
Hit that music.